The cafe was nearly empty when Daniel finally sat down. It was almost 9 at night, the hour when the city exhaled after a long day. Daniel loosened his jacket and glanced at his phone. No new messages. His son, Noah, would already be asleep at the neighbor's apartment, where he stayed when Daniel worked late shifts repairing elevators across the city. Lonely wasn't a word Daniel liked to admit, but it clung to him anyway. As he stirred his coffee, he noticed a woman standing at the counter. She looked thin, her coat a size too big, sleeves hiding her hands. The cashier leaned forward, whispering something. The woman shook her head gently and slid a wrapped sandwich back across the counter. "I'm sorry," she said quietly. "I thought I could afford it, but I was wrong." Her voice didn't beg, it didn't complain, it simply accepted. Daniel felt something tighten in his chest. The cashier sighed, clearly tired. "I already rang it up. I'll have to throw it out." The woman flinched. "Please don't waste it," she said. "You can keep it." She turned to leave, shoulders hunched, as if expecting the world to push her again. "Wait," Daniel said before he could talk himself out of it. She paused. Daniel stood and walked toward the counter, pulling out his wallet. "I'll pay for it, and add a soup. And tea." The woman stared at him, startled. "You don't have to do that." "I know," Daniel said. "But I want to." The cashier nodded quickly, relieved, and rang it up. Daniel handed over the cash. The woman hesitated, then whispered, "Thank you. I'll pay you back someday." Daniel smiled faintly. "No pressure. Sit with me, please." After a moment, she nodded. They chose a small table by the window. Outside, rain streaked the glass like falling threads. "I'm Daniel," he said. "Emma." She cradled the soup cup with both hands like it was warmth itself. They ate in silence for a minute. "I didn't expect anyone to notice," Emma said softly. Daniel shrugged. "I'm used to noticing." Single dad skill. Her eyes lifted. "You have a child, a 6-year-old boy. Noah. He thinks I can fix anything." She smiled for real this time. "That's a good kind of hero to be." Daniel looked down at his coffee. "I don't always feel like one." Emma nodded, understanding more than he'd said. "I lost my job 3 months ago," she said. "Caregiver at a nursing home. When my mother got sick, I missed too many days. They let me go. I'm sorry." She passed last month, Emma continued. "The apartment was in her name. I didn't have savings. I'm trying, but some days food is the hardest part." Daniel swallowed. "I know what that's like," he said. "After my wife died, everything felt like a cliff. One wrong step and," he exhaled. "But you keep going, for the people you love." Emma's eyes filled, but she blinked the tears away. When they finished eating, Daniel stood. "Listen, I can't fix everything. But I know a church nearby that runs a food pantry. In the building I work at, one of the tenants runs a small home care agency. They're always short-staffed." Emma froze. "You'd really help me with that." Daniel nodded. "Tomorrow, if you want." She pressed her lips together, overwhelmed. "I don't even know how to thank you." "Just promise me something," Daniel said. "What?" "When you're back on your feet, you'll notice someone else." Emma smiled through tears. "I promise." The next weeks passed quickly. Emma got the job. It wasn't easy work, but she was good at it, gentle, patient, steady. Daniel helped her fix her resume, lent her his old phone when hers broke, and introduced her to Noah one Sunday afternoon at the park. Noah liked her instantly. "She listens," he told Daniel seriously. "Like mom used to." Daniel watched Emma push Noah on the swing, laughter breaking through the quiet ache he'd carried for years. Months later, on a chilly evening, Daniel found himself back at the same cafe. Emma was there first. This time, she stood at the counter confidently, paying for 2 meals. When Daniel approached, she turned and grinned. "I was hoping you'd show up." She handed him a bag. "Dinner's on me." Daniel laughed. "You didn't have to." "I know," she said, echoing his words from that first night. "But I wanted to." They sat by the window again, rain falling just as it had before, but everything felt different now. Loneliness had loosened its grip. Sometimes, Daniel realized, everything changed not because someone was rich or powerful, but because one tired, lonely person chose kindness when it mattered most.